Hi guys, welcome along to the October challenge. So first step on our journey in this challenge this month is to start a food diary. So we talk about food planning. Some of you have the meal plan that I've created. Lots of you are creating your own meal plans. We work around 1,500 calories a day in order to keep all our essential vitamins and minerals in our diet, but also to give us that little bit of deficit that we need in order to try and lose a little bit of body fat around the waistline, around the back, wherever it may be, or weight on the scales. Now remember, the be all and end all is not the scale, it's more about what you look like and how you feel. And obviously the abdominal circumference is quite important. Those of you that are unaware of that, you need to try and make sure that your abdominal circumference as a female is 80 centimeters or less, and that's measured on your belly button. So around the line of the belly button, have a measure, see where yours is at. If it's above 80 but below 88, then you're at a high risk. If it's above 88 centimeters, then you are at a very increased risk of getting some diet related illnesses like diabetes, heart disease, blah blah blah, all those kinds of things. Anyway, let's stay positive and move forward and do these food diaries. So what I want you to do is I want you to log down everything that you eat, the time that you eat it, and how you feel when you're eating it, so that you can look back at the end of this week and see and learn about yourself, educate yourself, see how much you eat, the type of food you eat, why you eat it, when you eat it. And you might see that there's some little bits and pieces in there that you can learn from in order to make a few simple changes, so you're not making massive drastic changes. You need to make your goals very achievable. Instead of just saying I'm not going to have a certain chunk of stuff, because it always triggers you to want that kind of thing more. So look at what you do, and then we can take from that, and I'm sure there'll be one or two little bits that you could just say to yourself, you know what, that will be easy to either reduce, have less of, or not have at all in my day, because I'm not eating it because I want to, I'm eating it because I'm covering up some kind of emotion, or I'm tired, or whatever else it may be. So set yourself realistic targets. We are on a mission to only lose about 1 to 2 pounds a week. Even if we lose half a pound, it is good. Now I've gone back onto the scale thing, but that's only because it's a unit of measure. So if you want to, you can jump on and you can see. But again, we don't lose weight on a consistent basis. Your weight will fluctuate up and down. But you know, make things measurable. So try on some trousers that are a bit tight at the moment, and then we can see as they get looser as time goes by. Don't forget to take your progress photos, because they are a good indication of your body shape changing, which is what our goal really is, rather than the weight on the scales. You will find sometimes with strength training programs and regular fitness programs that the weight doesn't shift as much as the inches do, and bottom line for me personally, it's more about inches than it is about weight. Try and make that one of the things that you focus on more than weight. The other thing that I want you to do is to eat more fruit and vegetables. We're going to talk about this tomorrow, but try and include that minimum of 5 portions of fruit and veg a day. Again, I'll tell you more about that tomorrow, but I want you to start thinking about half filling your plate with fruit and vegetables, mainly vegetables, little bits of fruit, and then you're having smaller amounts of all the meat and the fish and the pulses and all of that sort of stuff. Have potatoes, have meat and fish and all that kind of stuff, but load it with all your other green leafy veg and all those kinds of things as well, and have a good significant portion of that on your plate every time. So even if you're having a curry, quite often we just see the rice and the curry with a little bit of spinach dashed through it. Try and get yourself a little bit more vegetables in there, make it more vegetable based, or have a side salad with it. I don't know, any ideas that you've got, put them on there and do that. And another little tip is try to avoid eating when you're doing something else. If you're watching TV and you've got your dinner on your lap, it's not the best way to eat. So try and get a formal, try and sit down at the table, try and eat what you've got on your plate without looking at other things, without doing something else at the same time. Enjoy your food, because if you are distracted, you are more likely to overeat. So eat slowly, concentrate on what you're eating, taste the food, enjoy it, and yeah, enjoy your meals. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there for you today. We'll talk a little bit more tomorrow about fruit and veg and fluids, but for now, get your nice notepad, start writing down exactly what you eat. Don't shy away from it. You don't have to show anybody. It's all for you to learn about yourself. And it's a really good way for you to see triggers. Quite often time of day is a massive thing for when people reach for the extra calories, the ones that are keeping the weight on or putting it on rather than helping you take it off. All right, have fun, and I'll speak to you again tomorrow.